From one of the world's most luxurious casinos on the Singaporean coast, to Elon Musk's vision of a planet powered by sustainable gigafactories, to a 110-meter-long linear city in the heart of the Saudi desert, and the largest water park ever built, featuring the planet's soon-to-be tallest waterslide, here are 10 of the biggest megaprojects in the world. Petronas Towers, Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. Between 1998 and 2004, the Petronas Towers in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia, were the tallest buildings in the world, soaring to 1,483 feet. These twin skyscrapers were just 33 feet taller than Chicago's Sears Tower, which became the second or perhaps third tallest building at the time. The towers maintained their record until Taipei 101 surpassed them, and eventually Burj Khalifa dwarfed all competitors in 2010, standing 2,717 feet tall. Still, the Petronas Towers remain the tallest twin towers on Earth. They serve as the headquarters for Malaysia's National Petroleum Limited, commonly called Petronas. Designed by Argentinian-American architect Cesar Pelli in a postmodern style, the towers combine Islamic architectural principles with modern design, reflecting Malaysia's culture and identity. The $1.6 billion project also includes the world's highest two-story sky bridge between the 41st and 42nd floors, and an observation deck on the 86th floor offers panoramic views of Kuala Lumpur. Construction faced challenges, including a batch of weak concrete that affected one floor. That floor was demolished, rebuilt, and work continued, costing approximately $700,000 per day in delays. Marina Bay Sands, Singapore. In the mid-2000s, Singapore lifted a 40-year ban on gambling to stimulate tourism and the economy. International names like MGM Mirage and Wynn Resorts competed for 2 licenses. Las Vegas Sands, the company behind the Venetian in Las Vegas, won a license and began construction on Marina Bay Sands, a $3.2 billion resort. Rising labor and material costs pushed the total project cost to roughly 8 billion Singapore dollars, or $6.8 billion USD by 2009, making it the most expensive standalone resort ever built. Today, Marina Bay Sands features a 2,500-room hotel, a 1.3 million square foot convention center, a luxury mall, a museum, and several celebrity chef restaurants, including 2 by Wolfgang Puck. The casino floor is enormous, with 500 gaming tables and 1,600 slot machines. Its most iconic feature is the Sky Park, a 1,100-foot-long bridge connecting the 3 towers with an infinity pool offering sweeping views of the city. Forest City, Johor Bahru, Malaysia. Forest City was envisioned as a $100 billion luxury development on artificial islands off the coast of Johor Bahru, Malaysia, by Chinese developer Country Garden in 2006. Originally planned to house 700,000 residents, it promised apartments, hotels, offices, golf courses, and tech parks. However, by 2019, only around 500 people lived there. Rising property prices, from $170,000 in 2017 to $1.14 million today, have not drawn the anticipated population. Despite the modern infrastructure and luxury designs, Forest City remains mostly uninhabited, a ghost town with empty streets and high-rises. The Line, NEOM, Saudi Arabia. Saudi Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman unveiled the Line as part of the NEOM megacity along the Red Sea. Stretching 1,600 feet tall, 660 feet wide, and 110 meters long, it is designed as a futuristic, car-free, entirely sustainable city. High-speed underground trains will allow residents to traverse the entire city in 20 minutes. Between the mirrored buildings, green outdoor spaces will flourish, and AI will optimize city operations. The $725 billion project aims to house 9 million residents, creating a sustainable, high-tech urban environment. Construction began in late 2022, with drone footage revealing initial groundwork. Saudi officials hope residents may begin moving in soon. Tesla Gigafactory, Nevada, USA. Elon Musk's Gigafactory in Reno, Nevada, is one of the most ambitious industrial projects in history. Once complete, it will have the largest building footprint in the world, surpassing the Great Pyramid, Empire State Building, and Burj Khalifa combined. The factory will cover 15 million square feet across multiple levels and run entirely on renewable energy. According to Musk, 100 gigafactories worldwide could power the entire planet sustainably. Tesla officially began plans in 2014 when Panasonic joined as an investor in the $5 billion project. Today, the Nevada factory is about 30% complete. Tesla also operates Giga New York, producing batteries and solar panels, Giga Texas, assembling Model Ys, Model 3s, Cybertrucks, and semi-trucks, as well as Giga Shanghai and Giga Berlin. Together, these facilities showcase Musk's vision of sustainable industrialization on a global scale. Jubail and Jubail II, Saudi Arabia. Jubail transformed from a small fishing village into the world's largest industrial city, spanning over 687 square miles. Initiated in the 1970s by the Beckel Corporation, it now contributes around 7% of Saudi Arabia's GDP. To expand, the Saudi government launched Jubail II, a massive civil engineering project that will double the city's original size. Jubail II will provide housing for 120,000 residents, a new university for 18,000 students, extensive roads, water, and utility infrastructure. The project is divided into 4 phases over 22 years, employing roughly 20,000 workers monthly. $4 billion has already been invested in infrastructure, with an additional $18 billion allocated for construction. Completion is scheduled for 2024, barring unforeseen delays. Lusail City, Qatar. Lusail City was built in preparation for the 2022 FIFA World Cup. The project cost $45 billion and transformed desert land into a modern urban center. Lusail Stadium, the largest in the Middle East, hosted the World Cup finals. The city will eventually house 450,000 people, including 250,000 residents, 190,000 office workers, and 60,000 retail staff. The city also features Aquaterra, the world's largest water park, with 36 water slides and a 279-foot tower holding the tallest water slide on Earth. Once fully operational, the park is expected to attract up to 50,000 visitors daily. Lusail demonstrates how sports-driven megaprojects can drive urban transformation on an unprecedented scale. Grand Ethiopian Renaissance Dam, Ethiopia. The Grand Ethiopian Renaissance Dam on the Blue Nile is Africa's largest hydroelectric project. Construction began in the early 2010s and aims to generate electricity for millions, lifting 60% of Ethiopia's population out of energy poverty. At $5 billion, it will also enable Ethiopia to export electricity to neighboring countries like Sudan and Egypt. The project faced international disputes, particularly with Egypt, concerned about reduced Nile water flow. Despite political tension and technical challenges, the dam was officially inaugurated, ranking among the top 20 hydroelectric projects globally, on par with China's Three Gorges Dam. Hinkley Point C, United Kingdom. Hinkley Point C, a nuclear power plant in Somerset, England, aims to supply 3,260 megawatts of low-carbon electricity, enough to power 6 million homes. Managed by French energy company EDF, the plant has a £25 billion price tag. Construction began in earnest in the late 2010s, delayed by worker restrictions during the COVID-19 pandemic, costing over 500,000 days of critical work. Hinkley Point C is set to operate for 60 years, significantly contributing to the UK's energy transition. South-North Water Transfer Project, China. China's South-North Water Transfer Project is one of the largest engineering projects in history. Designed to move 44.8 billion cubic meters of water annually from the Yangtze River to northern China. Construction began in 2003 and is expected to take 50 years to complete, costing $62 billion. The project consists of 3 canal systems, eastern, central, and western, linking China's 4 main rivers, the Yangtze, Huai, Yellow, and Hai rivers. Water from the Yangtze will travel through tunnels and existing channels to reach arid northern regions, including Beijing and Shandong. When completed, this colossal project will secure water supply for hundreds of millions of people, solving long-standing drought and water scarcity problems. These mega-projects, spanning continents, demonstrate human ambition on a colossal scale. From towering skyscrapers and luxury resorts to sustainable cities and vast infrastructure projects, they shape the world we live in today.